Choke no joke.
Yeah.
You know what
Choke
it
no
is.
joke. You know what it is.
Let's go, let's go.
2020, rich niggas, money funny. We got killer bees and I lost my honey. My little sex master, yeah, she was a distraction to my mathematics. Then Corona happened. The government capping on what's really happening. Rock Nation signing niggas that's out here ratting. And Jay's the captain of the ship? Ain't this a bitch? You keep his sign and snitch? We lost Andre and Rich. Life's a bitch. Can't have a funeral no matter if you rich or poor. Overpopulated at morgues. Funeral homes, bodies all on the floor. No food in stores, no meat no more. These the last days if you never prayed. Have faith, all sort of illicit days. Yo, it's tough. When you see Puff rock a hoodie with his baby mama hanging from a cross, you lost. Damn, you told the CEO on the gram he was a handsome man. That's sexual harassment in front of millions of fans. You made Fab wanna scram like Sunday Letitia. Joseph don't leave, Mary and Jesus. Sags, self-pleasing, some sneak thievers. If we were kids, you call them flat leavers. They use you, don't need you. It's birth you, then see ya. Cross you, then be ya. Curve you and flee ya. Niggas wanna be you until they see you. They idolize you like you in the case. Nigga, you know who got punched in the face. In the A on stage or any place. A nigga like me never retire like Mace. And don't even care if the church is the escape. Last real nigga alive amongst your face. Y'all big mad, no frosting on my face. You can't come out, Epstein flight log is out. And tell us, what that spirit cooking about? Head to head with a satanist and niggas and dummies. The power of the dark side blocked me out. That's why I'm black and get it in any sport trick. That's why you the non-factor. 6ix9ine keep acting like you ain't acting. You wasn't flagging in the court yapping. That tough guy on the gram was just blabbing. Nigga, you capping. I'm the king of New York. At y'all niggas, I'm laughing. Magic Plaza. Magic Plaza. It's the king of New York. Choke no joke. We here now. You know what it is. Eden Wall, stand up.
Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. I'm in the building. Oh, damn, where my phone at? I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Hold on. Girl, why'd you have to leave me that way? I love you to this day. And it hurts to think of the words you used to say. Girl, why'd you have to leave me so long? I never did you wrong. Let's see if I'm still on the band list. over here on the gram. Still blocked. Instagram is that's the most biased app in the world, yo. What up, y'all? Choke no joke. I am live on YouTube. They won't let me come on Instagram, so come join us. You know where to find me. All right, the link will be in the bio. What up, y'all? Choke no joke. I am. Okay, y'all. It's a lot of stories in the news right now. I don't even know where to begin. God, I got so many notes. Instagram sucks. I can't stand a bias ass. But I was caught up. Shout out to Bobby Brown, my man B Brown, the king. Still a king. Shout out to Shy, my man Donnell, the whole crew. They was over at the State Farm Arena for the I forgot what was the title of that. It was something about R&B show, something about R&B, but you know it was good global events. It was nice. Shout out to Cisco. Y'all can see I did an interview with Cisco. It's on my channel right now. If you didn't see that, I did an interview with Lil Wayne. I mean, not Lil Wayne, Lil Zane. Um, who else? Uh, y'all gonna see a bunch. I mean, a bunch of content, and I've been dropping them on the hour. So every hour, look for something. You know, in the evenings. You know, probably like after 4 o'clock. But from 4 to when I go live and when I go off live, on the hour, every hour, look for the content, y'all. Every hour, you're gonna get something else from me. From 4 to 9. And if y'all get tired of me, say, Joe, you giving us too much. Let me know. I'll just pop up every 2-3 days. And shout out to everybody that's been keeping up with me. Yeah, who else? Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Tamika Scott. Shout out to Tamika Tiny. Tamika, the other Tamika Tiny. The women of Escape. Who else? Shout out to Karen White. She was in the house. Chris Tucker. Uh, Jagged Edge. 112. Who else? El DeBarge, my guy. El DeBarge. Shout out Fiscani, Phaedra, Portia, Shamia. Oh, my man DJ A1. Shout out Big Winston. Who else? Shout out T.I. and his family was there. Which we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about T.I. and this snitching on the dead thing. Yo, the concert was lit. Shout out to Bobby Brown, man. Bobby Brown, he really had me impressed, man. He really had me impressed. Hold on. The dad will not want T.I. to be in jail. Y'all silly. Where you from? Please tell us where you from. Charis Henry, where are you from? We need to know where you from. The dad would not want T.I. to be in jail. Y'all silly. Are you a male or a female before I respond? Because that's going to determine how I respond too. Charis, we need to know. Are you male, female, and where are you from? I might have to open the panel tonight on this one. Taking a long time to type. We need to know something. You're not gonna tell us? All right, I'm gonna move on. Joe, what do you think about Black Americans being erased by immigrants? I just did a whole show today on that, 3 parts. Please go check it out. Chucky. Crazy boy, what up? Aubrey, what up? Would you go to jail for the dead? Woo! How old are you? Please tell me how old you are. I'm gonna need y'all to y'all gonna have to pull y'all kids in here for this one. Cause this is ridiculous. I can't. Would you go to jail for the dead? Would you go to jail for the living? Would you go to jail for the living? Grizz in the building. What up? Johnson and Johnson. You already know. He must add some of your powder.
Hey, see, I wish the dad could tell me they want me rich. Cam, what up? Where you been at, man? God damn, Cam, it's been some years, brother. Where you been at? You ain't pay your phone bill? Stop paying your cable bill? My man Cam stopped paying his cable bill. When you went to the woods, brother? You got off the grid? Nah, nigga, you probably fell in love. I remember you. Yeah. Laying low. Nah. That girl just cut you off, and now you able to get back on the internet. Uh-huh. That's what that is. Shorty had you whipped. You was coochie whipped. And she said, you always on that YouTube. Watch your show. You don't spend no time with me. You want to be with me, you gotta leave that YouTube alone. We know. We know. Cam is the old Cam. Cam is, I know people like Cam, damn, he sound familiar. Yeah, that's Cam, man. That's Cam right there. Cam went and got got married, got cut off and came back to YouTube. Like he just signed back up for a Christian Mingle or something. He came back on here like his Black Planet. You been doing like goodies. I hear you. Yo, it's so gosh. Where do I start? The TI thing is going to take too long. Hold on. Let me see what else I got to get off. Put my copyright disclaimer up here. Read it in the beginning, but I'm going to read it again. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I'll keep it up here in the corner just for legal purposes. Cam said choke on coke. Ho, 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 ho. Very funny. You the funny Negro. Ho, 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 ho. Cam would never say choke on coke. And you don't even know how to spell Cam. His name's spelled up there and you still spelled it wrong. Put your illiterate butt on timeout. You need to go on timeout. You can't. His name's spelled on the screen and you still spelled it wrong. Goofy. It's the goofy hour already. Here we go. Got the goofies out already. All right. Let's get into this first story. Here we go. This fool can't get it. Can't win for losing right here. The new name for this person is Can't Win for Losing. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Do y'all know who Mr. Can't Win for Losing is? Nobody knows. All right. Let me show y'all who Mr. Can't Win for Losing is. Tory Lanez. Mr. Can't Win for Losing. They just hit Tory Lanez with a new charge. Tory Lanez has been hit with a third felony charge as he await opening statements in his trial over claims he shot Megan Thee Stallion in her feet more than 2 years ago. Damn, that time went fast, y'all. That was like 2 years ago already. Whew. Prosecutors added the new charge of discharging a firearm with gross negligence on Monday, amid ongoing jury selection in the case. We have learned. Lanez, whose real legal name is Daystar Peterson, previously pleaded not guilty to one felony count, each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. He also faces a gun allegation that he personally inflicted great bodily injury. The new charge carries a possible 6 years prison sentence and still qualifies as a deplorable crime if jurors opt to convict him of neglect or of negligent discharge opposed to the more serious assault count. I wonder why did they throw this charge on there? If convicted on all counts, Peterson still is facing the same maximum sentence of 22 years and 8 months. The new charge doesn't add to the exposure because it relates to the same alleged conduct. So any related sentence would run concurrent. Peterson, 30, is accused of pointing a semi-automatic 9mm handgun at Megan's feet, yelling, "Dance, bitch," and opened fire in the pre-dawn hours of July 12, 2020. Peterson and Megan had been traveling in the Cadillac Escalade with Megan's best friend, Kelsey Harris, and Peterson's bodyguard when the argument caused Megan to exit the vehicle on a dark residential street in Hollywood Hills. According to the testimony at Peterson's preliminary hearing last year, an LAPD detective testified that he was assigned to the case 2 days after the shooting and interviewed Megan, born Megan Pete, over the phone on July 16th, 2020, and then again on November 12th, 2020. He said the Savage singer clearly identified Peterson as her assailant. As he exited the vehicle, she heard Mr. Peterson yelling, obscenities at her, and he stated, "Dance, bitch!" And he then began firing a weapon at her. Detective Ryan Stallion testified. Megan observed Mr. Peterson holding a firearm, and then she observed him to start to shoot. Stallion said, Megan immediately felt pain to her feet, observed blood fell to the ground, and then crawled to an adjacent driveway of a residence. She described her injuries as bleeding profusely. He said Megan initially lied and told police, saying that she had stepped on glass because she was in fear how the officers might respond. She said at that time she was extremely scared and embarrassed, and due to the fact that she was friends with the defendant, she was scared that he was going to get in trouble. And she also expressed some concerns regarding the political climate regarding the police and shootings, Stogner testified. She was afraid that there had been recent police shootings, and she described her concern about the police possibly shooting the defendant since he had just committed a shooting. So you was worried that the police was going to shoot a dude that just shot you, that just tried to kill you, just tried to kill you, and you worried about his safety. Boy, them lawyers gonna eat her up, boy. Woo! I wish I was a lawyer in this case. I would love to cross-examine her. Stockton said medical records from C9 Sinai Hospital confirmed that doctors found bullet fragments in both of Megan's feet. For her part, Harris hasn't spoken publicly about the shooting, but her friendship with Megan has become estranged. She appeared under a subpoena from prosecutors at a prior hearing and is due to testify in the case. That's going to be interesting. During a motion hearing on Monday, Tory's new defense lawyer, George Somebody, with Dezayan, argued that the prosecutors should be barred from mentioning in their opening statement that Peterson allegedly apologized to Harris during a jail call after the shooting. He said unless Harris testifies and lays an adequate foundation for the call, it should remain off limits. Oh, Tory. Tory, 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 Tory. Tory, 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 Tory. Tory, Tory, Tory. Oh, Tory. 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 You call her from the jail phone and apologize? Bro, that phone call is recorded. Bro. Tory, you called her from the jail phone and apologized? Brother, If they got you on that phone saying, yo, I'm sorry, I was just playing, yo, whoa. Oh my God, bro. Tory. Oh, Tory. You are the F word. During the motion hearing on Monday, Tory's new defense lawyer, George Megidician, argued that the prosecutors should be barred from mentioning in an opening statement that Peterson allegedly apologized to Harris during a jail call after the shooting. He said unless Harris testifies and lays an adequate foundation for the call, it should remain off limits. Her adequate foundation would be admission of guilt. Like, what do you mean it should be remain off limits? The foundation would be guilt. Admittance. He admitted. And if she got the records, the phone records to show he called from the jail right after it. Oh my God, Tory. Woo! You're gonna make me eat some humble pie out here, brother. Oh, I'm gonna have egg all over my face if you did this. Los Angeles. Wait, you know what? Let me stop. He could have been calling. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. He could have called to apologize for the way he was acting with Kylie, or that Kelsey found out that they both were sleeping with each other. It could be more. He could have called to apologize on behalf of somebody. Bro, that's not a good. That's not. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. But he can also say that he called out of concern to see how she was doing. But the fact that defense want to remove or not have that conversation, then that means that Tory's not trying to use that as an argument. Yo, I called her. I called her as soon as I got in the jail to see if she was okay. Why would I hurt her? That's how they should have spun that. Los Angeles County Judge David Hereford said that as long as prosecutors have a good faith belief, Harris will testify. Harris is Kelsey, right? Yeah. Harris, I think, is Kelsey. He would allow them to state what they believe and believe the evidence will show. He also said another witness might be able to lay the necessary foundation. Either way, prosecutors confirm they expect Harris will testify. The rough contents of the jail call were revealed at Peterson's probable cause hearing last December. The defendant continued to apologize for the incident that occurred. He told Kelsey basically that he was drunk and he was sorry for what he had done. Stogner testified adding that he personally reviewed the jail call purposely placed shortly after the shooting. Oh my God. Tory's cooked. Tory's cooked. He better plea out. Unless he got Kelsey to say he didn't do it. Or she didn't see it. He gonna need the bodyguard and Kelsey to say that he didn't see it. And it's his word against Megan's. Well, he's screwed, dude. The rough contents of the jail call were revealed at Peterson's probable cause hearing last December. The defendant continued to apologize for the incident that occurred. He told Kelsey basically that he was drunk and he was sorry for what he had done. Now, he could have been telling Kelsey he was sorry for cheating on her. I thought he called Megan. He called Kelsey. He could have called Kelsey to say that he was sorry for cheating on her. Under cross-examination last year, Stockton said Megan and Harris had been close friends for about 7 years, but apparently stopped their friendship shortly after the incident. As she grilled Stockton under cross-examination, Peterson's lawyer at the time, Sean Holy, claimed the argument in the car escalated because Peterson claimed he and Megan had been in some type of intimate relationship, and Harris became upset because she had a romantic interest in Tory. Holy then suggested maybe Harris fired the weapon, zeroing in on a portion of a statement from a third-party witness who reported seeing some of the incidents from his nearby balcony. The witness purposely said it appeared to him that the muzzle flash was closest to the non-victim female at the time of the shooting. Okay. So I had it wrong. Tory called Kelsey from the jail. He didn't call Megan. He called Kelsey and apologized. Now, I still believe Tory's innocent. I still believe Tory's innocent. I honestly, I believe that homegirl had the blicky, and Tory's going to get off because they blaming him and it wasn't him. And then I don't know if they're going to try to recharge homegirl, but Tory's going to get off because it wasn't him. That's what I honestly believe, that her homegirl, the homegirls was arguing, and homegirl grabbed that biscuit and let her know, don't play with her. I don't think it was Tory. Right? All right, so let me finish. Holy then suggested maybe Harris fired the weapon, zeroing in on a portion of a statement from a third-party witness who reported seeing some of the incidents from their nearby balcony. The witness purportedly said it appeared to him that the muzzle flash was closest to the non-victim female at the time of the shooting. On Monday, prosecutors asked Judge Hereford to rule that if Peterson declines to testify, his lawyer should be barred from pursuing a third-party culpability defense in which they might name a different possible shooter. Ooh. No, y'all can't pull that one. Y'all lock Tory up for it. Don't try to wait. On Monday, the prosecutors asked the judge to rule that if Peterson declines to testify, his lawyer should be barred from pursuing a third-party. What is it? Let me look this word up. I need to see what this means. Okay.
Culpability. Culpability.
Culpability.
Culpability.
All right, culpability. So it's saying here, on Monday, prosecutors asked Judge Hereford to rule that if Peterson declines to testify, his lawyer should be barred from pursuing a third-party what is it again?
Culpability.
Culpability, a third-party culpability defense in which they might name a different possible shooter. Deputy District Attorney Alexander Bolt said the statement from the eyewitness on the balcony was all over the place and that the witness has firmly stated he doesn't know who the shooter is. So with this third-party culpability defense, what that is evidence of the culpability of a person other than the defendant for the offense for which the defendant is charged is admissible when the probative value of the proffered evidence outweighs any countervailing risk of delay. Prejudice and confusion is not so remote and speculative that it does not. So basically, what the prosecutors is trying to do is stop Tory's defense from saying that he didn't do it. Kelsey did it. Yeah, but they don't want them to be able to present that to the jury. Because if they could show that to the jury, that picture that somebody else, the third party culpability defense, the third party person is the person that did it, and they went and charged my client, then the jury's gonna, if they could paint that picture and show them where that she possibly did it, then the jury's gonna automatically give him a not guilty verdict. But now they trying to tie Tory's defense hands by saying that they can't pursue a third party culpability defense. That's bull. What do you mean you can't do that? That like what? They trying to really hang Tory Lanez, yo. According to Bot, the man's first statement claimed that 9 people got out of the car, 5 men and 4 women. There were only 4 people in the car. The man also allegedly claimed that at one point that he was woken up by gunshots and didn't see the shooting. Bot told the court. Every time he gave a statement, the details shifted. Bot said he's grossly unreliable. Judge Hereford said Monday that the prosecutors will have to file a written motion on the matter before he would make a ruling. Open statements in this trial are set to begin on December 12th. Ooh. I might have to go to LA. Shout out to Rand. Yeah, I remember Kelsey dropping that diss track. It was actually hot. It made me follow her on Instagram. Like, she definitely got me on her radar from that diss song. Yeah, I'm so